Tyler Perry. Every season, he does this. Okay, we have been watching this show for a long time, and I felt Tyler not gonna come back with no bush. He not gonna come back with no bush. He ain't gonna do that to us. Not in 22. We have been through too much in 2020. Tyler Perry is gonna do us right. It's gonna be a good premiere. We're gonna get some questions answered. Like, it's gonna be amazing. Boo Boo the fool, Boo Boo the fool. Okay, he clowned me, he tricked me. I have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led straight. Okay, Tyler. For K, why, for what? Okay, y'all already know. Hello. JayBirds. Relax, relate, release. Center yourself and all that good stuff. Let's just get it started. Okay, this is the Have and Have Nots, season 7, episode 12. I reviewed episode 11. It's already up. Go watch it, okay? Because it was a 2-hour premiere. It was 2 episodes. I am upset. It is 3:15 in the morning. Girl, I could have done things, okay? But I digress. Anyway, so we see, Celine's son still up here with his gun on his daddy, okay? I want you to tell me, I'm your son. My name is Jimmy. How does it feel to have both of your sons want you dead? How does that feel, Jimmy? Why you like this? Did you even love my mom? I'm like, why does that matter? That man been MIA your whole life. And you gonna come to him with a gun and then say, I want to know how you met my mom. She was a maid. You know that because she was a maid your whole life. What is wrong with you? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jim, Jim, it doesn't feel good to have my sons want me dead. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm saying, I used to love your mom or whatever. She was a beautiful woman. Oh, she was? She changed a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy don't want to shoot that man. You know what I'm saying? He just wants him to admit some things. So Jimmy admits, you know what I'm saying? In my life, all I care about is me. Okay? I'm sorry if I caused y'all any pain. But at the same time, I don't care how you feel. Okay? I don't care. And then Jimmy, okay? Because again, Jim Cryer, Jimmy, I guess he's a junior. Can you name somebody a junior? You can't because people don't care his ass. Anyway, Jimmy says, Jim, you know why you act like that? Because you're a lunatic. You are a lunatic, and him saying you deserve to die. And he tosses the gun to Jim. I'm like, why would you give him the gun? What you doing? That's backwards or whatever. We then see it was a toy gun. And Jim this last, the boy's got balls. He may be mad. He is your Jim, but I digress. Catherine is in jail. Guard. I need to know about my son. Could somebody please tell me about my son? Man, fuck Wyatt, okay? You hear shut up, be quiet. Let her cry. Her son is, we don't care that much or whatever. You then see a lady like him saying, I could help you. I don't need your help. Okay, and I'm like, who's this woman? We then see a whole white woman sitting at, look at this. Look, she is in the prison in a reclining, comfortable chair. Who the fuck? How does a police station even have a recliner? I guess they may have it in like the break room. But at what point did they pull the recliner into the cell? I'm like, what is going on here? So we know who that is. That is Mama Rose. Okay? And we know that Mama Rose got arrested for drunk driving. So she's in jail. In the recliner. I'm looking like, Tyler. But I get it. Mama Rose is a whole boss, so of course she wouldn't be in the cell on the bench or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But again, she's trying to help. Catherine, I can help you. You want my help? I am Catherine Cryer. I don't need your help. Guard! And the guards ain't coming. So Mama Rose laughs. Officer so-and-so, dude comes right away. Yes. Oh, you came for this bitch, but not me. Shut up, lady. And Catherine realized, why does this old white woman who looks like Roseanne, okay, why does she have all the pull around here? Who is she? Who is this bitch? Watch your mouth, Mama Rose. What do you need, Mama Rose? And Catherine then realizes It's Mama Rose. And she calms down instantly. And Mama Rose say, have my family got here yet? They're like, no, they're not here yet. Well, is the officer who arrested me out front? Yeah, he's out front. But make sure my family sees him when they get here. We can let you out right now. You don't have to be here. No, no, no. He told me that he didn't care who I was. That I was going to be in here. Period. Okay, I was gonna be here until I went to court. So I'm gonna stay here until my family gets here. And I'm like, okay. And so dude then leaves or whatever. And Catherine said, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. I know. I know your husband. I fucked him too. I said, you fucked Jim? Girl, Jim is nasty. Anyway, so she said, so you're Catherine Cryer, and that was your son, Wyatt? She said, yes, I just want some information on my son. Your son stabbed my son, my Vinny. She was like, I thought we settled that already. She was like, oh, if you say so. Again, remember, Mitch went and told them, pay me this money for my family, and your debt with your son is clear. That ain't really happened, okay? That wasn't true or whatnot. So again, Mitch like gonna get girls gonna catch up to me eventually. Anyway, she's like, you know what? I'll talk to you later. I want to get some rest. Everyone just gets dead silent. I was like, why they got quiet? Is they all dead? No, they just hushed the prison or whatever. It's too bright in here. And then the lights go. I said, who the fuck? Is she talking to Jesus? Who, girl? Anyway, we then see Wyatt. Wyatt in the infirmary. He's fine. And how did Wyatt outlive the sister? Wyatt is a whole crackhead who, he ain't great. Well, he's a drug addict or whatever, who slit his wrist. And now he in the hospital with the infirmary. I need some drugs. He cut his wrist to get drugs. Girl, anyway, the nurse leave out. Like, you ain't get no leave us be. The nurse leave out, and then the deputy watching his room walks away. I'm looking like, where's you going? He's a whole drug addict or whatever. And then his brother walks in to chit chat. Good old Jimmy. You know who I am? He's like, no, who the hell are you? I'm your brother. Jimmy, oh, right, yeah, you're the half-breed. I'm like, that's just not nice. You're just like your father. Oh, you mean our father? I'm like, I don't know what this is about anyway. Why? I'm nothing like him. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I could have killed him. He's like, oh, is that right? Okay. You know what? He gave you everything. Money that could have helped us. You just pissed it away. He's like, well, that's called privilege. You would never have that. I'm like, that is crazy. I mean, it's true, but still crazy. And then Jimmy's like, you know what? You know what I do have? I have a mother who loves me. You will never have that. You know what? And me having my mom in my life is great because I didn't end up like you. I mean, because that right now, Wyatt is in jail and in the hospital at the same damn time. And Jimmy free to leave. Jimmy leaves like, all right, brother, peace. And then he walks away. I'm like, it's just too much. Over at David's house, he didn't left because he didn't want to hear Jeffrey and Madison have butt sex. Jeffrey is he drunk? Is he high? He's very enthusiastic after having sex. I mean, he's up doing the splits. I'm like, why are you doing? I don't have a picture of him doing the splits. I was like, that seems too much. But who does the splits after having sex? I mean, shouldn't you be tired? Your body, I mean, you can be, girl, it was just weird to me. He up here dancing on the bed. It was just like, I just didn't get what was going on. I'm like, is that what drunk gay men do after sex? They get up and do the splits and then shake their ass? I'm just confused. And I'm like, why is Madison naked, but Jeffrey has his drawers on? Shouldn't they both be bottom naked or both? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, so Jeffrey tells Madison how, I enjoy you. You've helped me, show me that I'm just thankful to be myself. It's cool being around you. But when you date a crazy person like Justin for a while, Madison is like normal. Anyway, we do see new maid. Now, Veronica hired this new maid, okay, named Laura, because she wanted a new maid. Now, we know that she know that someone is after her. So Veronica hired Laura because Laura favors Veronica. Okay, and she wants someone to basically be her doppelganger. Now, Laura don't know that, but we know that. But I digress. And so that is why Veronica gave Laura all these clothes of hers to wear. I want you to always wear these clothes. You can drive my car. I'm looking like, bitch, so I can be you. Don't want it. But Laura's happy because she wants nice things because she's probably poor, okay? So we then see her talking to this dude whose name I don't know, okay? He look high too. I mean, I get he's supposed to look very, very attractive or whatever with the amazing bone structure, but he looked high to me. I'm gonna leave that be. And they're talking about how they're gonna get Veronica for what she's worth or whatever. They're like setting Veronica up to like rob her. I'm like, why? What's going on? And then we see how and why, okay? It's Derek. Derek is working with these two people to take Veronica down because she keeps threatening him. So they want to get all of her money once they get her bank accounts. So the maid gonna be in there. High looking cheekbone dude gonna be in there. He's supposed to be dick candy because Veronica like fucking young dudes. So he thinks that Veronica will trust him and want to have sex with him or whatever. But he say, look, don't she's real slick or whatever. You got to be real careful. When dude then told Derek, because Laura done walked away, that Veronica has given her all these clothes, he's like, that's weird. Like, tell Laura don't trust Veronica because, she has to be a reason she did that. She's not gonna be nice for no reason. But Derek, like, I'm all in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And after this, I'm out. I'm looking like, Derek, we thought you was a good person. We thought you were. But Veronica brought up how he used to do these things back in the day. And because she keeps threatening him, he like, I have to go back to my old ways to get rid of her because she get on my nerve. And I'm like, I mean, I guess so. You can, girl, it's just dumb. Anyway, we then see random white men meeting up. That's Marty, Catherine's attorney, and then Random White Man 1 and Random White Man 2, who we know are Catherine's accountants. And so Marty shows them paperwork showing that Catherine gave her power of attorney to Hannah. They're like, the maid? She doesn't know anything about fight. Like, she does the maid? Oh, Catherine's crazy. We should have her committed. This is dumb Diddy. He's like, look, I talked to Catherine. She's just fine. These are her wishes. She trusts Hannah, and that's that on that, and leave it be. So I'll set up a meeting between you and Hannah later. They're like, what? Are you for real? He's like, yes. Look, as I told y'all, this is what's happening. So, ain't shit you can know about it or whatever. So Random White Man 1 and Random White Man 2 then go talk because they've already moved money from Catherine's accounts to do some scam they doing because they assume no one would notice because again Catherine's in jail. And now they're like they just hope Hannah won't figure it out. So Random White Man 1 says we should go to a judge and get them to, get Hannah off the accounts and whatnot. Random White Man 2 then says, no. Hannah doesn't know nothing about, the business or whatever. So anything that goes wrong, we can just blame Hannah. We can say that she did it because she, so they like, we're going to set her up to basically take the fall for it while we steal all of Catherine's money. Random white men setting up a black woman who they don't even know. We then see Veronica. She's at the crib having sex with Gangsta Thug, okay? Now, Gangsta Thug is giving her his best moves. You like it? You like, I'm looking like, girl, she's so bored. Cause she bored. Cause she is there quiet at the dead church mouse. I'm looking like any time you doing it and no one is making noise, it's bad sex. Okay, sex is supposed to be, boisterous or whatever. But I'm like, it's just crazy. Get off me, get out, leave, get out. Stop. You're like, bitch, you crazy. She's like, look, go take your little ass wet little thing and go. She said, if I wanted to play with a pen, I would have asked for a pen. I said, a pen? Girl, pencil dick? Anyway, he like, somebody gonna kill you. Well, if it's you with your little bitty gun, I still live. I'm looking like, stop talking about that man's little penis. Why? Girl. And she let him leave and he leaves. But I mean, if the sex is bad, you're not supposed to stick around for it. Make him leave or whatnot. But I'm like, girl, not if you kill me with your little gun, I'm gonna live. Little penis. So we then see Hannah at the bar still. She won't leave. Candace and Benny like, Ma, you need to leave. You can't be here. Mitch family don't like black people. You need to leave. She won't leave. So they say, Benny, you need to leave because you can't see this. Because you're going to get pissed. Candace makes the phone call. She was like, come in and get her. When I say, girl, all these men came in, these black men came in, and they swooped Hannah ass up. I said, oh, they is swooping Hannah ass up like a biscuit, okay? And they just politely come in and carry her out. Get off me! Don't touch me! What, Candace? I'm like, they told you to leave. Girl, we didn't see David. David gets home, and it's a random girl outside the house or whatever. Like, I have to talk to David. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Her name is Alyssa. I'm going to call her Alyssa the hooker. Because we find out that what? She's a hooker. Okay, now she was also friends with Erica. Yep, dead, burnt up Erica, who was a hooker, who was working for Candace and Veronica to trick David into loving her, but she ended up falling in love with him for real, and then they killed her. Okay, anyway, she said, Erica gave me this video and said if something ever happened to her, to find you and to let you hear it or whatever. No, she was playing me. I'm saying, you work for my wife? She's like, no, I'm just her friend or whatever, but I can fuck if you want. I'm looking like, pick a point and be in there. Are you there to give him the message from Erica or sleep with him? I guess she wants to do both. Anyway, she's like, she loved you. Despite whatever else, she fell in love with you for real. And if she wants you to hear this. So he's listening to this little this video. Because she's like, she told me to bring it to you at exactly 12:18 a.m. And she said you would know why. We don't find out why. Now he plays the video, and this is her, I'm sorry, if you hearing this and something bad happened to me, and you probably know what's going on by now, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I wanted so bad to tell you what was going on, but I couldn't or whatever, and you were the first person to treat me like I was a real person, and I loved you, okay? I wanted to be with you. I wanted to move on with my life and just start brand new with you. But now she dead. So he doesn't listen to the whole video. He cussed it off or whatever. Like, I don't want to hear no more. I'm done. And then she's like, I can love you too. I'll do whatever. And she gets down on her knees after midnight on the ground. It's cover up her knees. Girl, she won't leave. Dave went in the house like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. We then see Madison leaving the house. And as he's leaving, David won't look at Madison because he saw Madison fucking his son. So that's a lot to take in or whatever. And so when Madison leaves, he's like, Mr. Harrington, there's a naked woman in your fountain. Hooker girl is outside in her bra and panties in the fountain just dancing around. I'm like, this is kind of crazy. The security like, ma'am, you have to get out the fountain, ma'am. I'm like, drag her ass out the fountain. And as Madison Lee, like, work it, bitch. Yes, bitch. Work, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Tyler Perry, like, what? Was Tyler high? Tyler had to be really high because not like, at the White House, okay, the dude who name I don't know meets with a new dude who name I don't know. Okay, mainly because he wants some cocaine. Okay, so dude from the White House who name I don't know, also wants information on Candace. He wants to know what they know about Candace. I'm like, you called this man here to get some cocaine and info on Candace? I cannot, like, my dad don't care what I do. My dad only cares about making a fool of Charles. I'm like, oh, so you a bad person. You want Charles to be fucked up. That's why him and Landon always beefing. But Landon can feel it's some bullshit afoot. And we then find out it's some bullshit afoot. Now, again, we don't know what daddy is. All we know is his father is not a politician. That's all we know. But his father wants to run for president because they say anybody can be president these days. Girl, we know because Trump ain't shit. Anyway, Benny at home searching the internet or whatever. He trying to find information on Derek. He then finds out like an old news clip or whatever that shows that Derek was represented by Veronica. Now he pissed. He calls Veronica. Yeah, what do you want? I need to talk. Okay, well, come over here, bring some condoms or whatever, and we can have sex. And I'm like, why is Veronica this offering her cooch to different men? What is wrong, girl? That's Tyler Perry. I just don't get Tyler Perry. Somebody go check on Tyler Perry. Make sure he's okay, because this shit he's writing is not good. It's just not. Anyway, he brings up Derek. Okay, do you know Derek? Yes, I do. What's his address? It's 12345 fuck a bitch lane. That's your address. I know. Come over and bring. I'm like, Oh my God, I can't. Benny hangs up and she's like, these boys, they gotta learn. They gotta learn. I'm looking like, I don't care. Now we then see Mama Rose's, family, whatever. They get to the jail and then they're upset. Who arrested Mama? Who arrested Mama? I did. It was me. I arrested her. Are you new? He's like, no. She was drunk. I put her over. And so, I'm saying, she has to be. You can come get her in the morning after she's went to court. Now leave. They're like, are you stupid? Like, we're the Malones. We didn't they all, big, bad, and bold or whatever. I don't care who you are. Okay? If you don't leave, I'll arrest you. Oh, is that so? Okay. He then said, okay, we'll leave. He turned around to leave. The one dude covers the camera. Uncle Vinny turns around and says, what's your name again? He then shoots the cop in the head in the precinct at the front desk. The shit was shocking. I can say that I did not expect that. I thought he would punch him and beat him up, but not gunshot to the head. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Let's see how the season goes. I feel like girl, that's it. I don't know, because it's too many new characters. It's too many new characters for it to be episode 1 and 2. Team too much. Okay, so let's hope episode 3 and 4 or 5 and 6 or even 12 13 does not have more new characters. I don't want no more. Not at all. Okay, anyway, peace.